Good evening, everyone. I'm your host, Lucia the Panic Burb, and joining me tonight is Lucia the Panic Potato, and today we're playing some Final Fantasy XIV. Now, I know what you're saying. I'm supposed to be playing Elden Ring tonight, and you are correct, but we are changing some things up because next week your boy's going out to New York City for training. So, because the new patch dropped and the timing of everything, I wouldn't have had enough time to make up on Saturday to finish the storyline if I didn't finish it Friday. So, because I'll be busy packing and making sure I have everything ready to go out for the trip, and trying to ensure that I have everything I need. So, we're playing some Final Fantasy XIV story tonight. Sadly, we do not have Ben or Nate here. We do have a Chelsea who's enjoying the little hedgehog as it rolls around. But yeah, we're doing some Final Fantasy XIV. Now, this is story mode. We're going to be doing the story. So, Lucia is in her Reaper outfit, which is her new canonical class. So, now as far as what classes we're playing, we have discussed it, and I will be doing DPS. And theoretically speaking, if a certain guy was not full of ADD, this would probably be the DPS class I'm playing. However, because I do have full of the ADDs, and my attention goes everywhere all of the time...
Dog!
It's right there. It's like, where's the hedgehog? I'm like, it's right the fuck over there. Oh, I can teleport. But because we're doing some story, we're gonna be doing it as Lucia's friend. Now, some notes there was a bet between myself and the Cozy Potato team, and because we finished M4 on content, we weren't clearing it this week. I do have to change race, so if we finish the story tonight, I am going to change my race at the end of the night into a Viera, which was the voted on. I gave two options, Aura or Viera, which are my two next favorite races. My alt is an Elezen, but there's some fundamental things I don't like about the Elezen model that would keep me from wanting to play it more often than just as my alt. So we went with, also the Elezen would not have won. No offense, Elezen is like the least popular race in my in the Cozy Tato like private Discord. Cryle! We're starting with Cryle. That's awesome. But yeah, for story, we will still continue to come back to Lucia. And I am going to back up her model at the end of the night tonight to make sure that we don't lose it. But let's start with this cutscene with Cryle. Because some weird things happened between last time and this time, and I kind of am curious what's going to happen. And it's not voiced, which is actually kind of weird. Lucia, your timing couldn't have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Excellent. Let's just wait for Lama Chi. She'll be arriving shortly. Lucia, glad to see you here, too. There's the cat girl that is very disruptive amongst the community. Some people love her, some people hate her. I am kind of nothing her. She's a fine character, but I have problems with the overall story she was introduced in, but it's not the character's fault that the story exists. Double check your sound, your voice. It's going into voice extremely. Alright. It says it's going to my headset. Oh, my sound is set up. I have voices on all the time. Thank you for the check. I thought you were saying my sound was bad. No, you're saying sound is coming soon. Yep. I will keep that in mind. Right. I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back in Tulliola and spoke with Kona. I told him about all the records left behind by Gulusha's mother, as well as Fiend's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settle down more. But while I'm Gulash's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all from me. I picked up this scythe thingy and went to the 13th for some training. That's what I've been up to. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sphene. She has been making regular appearances before the people. And each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we've confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Sphene's death altered. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memory of the event. Though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator, given recent events, Sphene is the chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter, the highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means, where's this person now? In the break room. She is unwell, and Y'shtola and Alisaie have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. Oh, are we going to finally meet the mysterious second Sphene? The break room is at the end of the hallway through that door. We can go through whenever you're ready. Well, that doesn't sound ominous. I guess they really wanted to give you a break between cutscenes. It has been long enough that Y'shtola's VA should be back to work now. Legasp! Oh, is it early? Legasp! It's second Sphene!
What is she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
Did you guys kidnap her?
Is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul.
What are you talking about? I killed her.
I chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis. Y'shtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with epoxy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
I can barely hear the game. Turn up desktop
Judging by her
audio.
appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal
How's that?
aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphene was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
What? But how can that be possible?
I didn't see her
The real
die.
Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
I died.
Alright, let me turn it up a bit. I want to be louder than the volume, but not too much. Let me go with that.
I am not dead. I'm not.
Okay. I turned up the game a little bit more, but I'm going to leave it about here.
This place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia. And who are you people?
Oh, good. I get to talk with the person I murdered. I'm not going to look guilty at all.
Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself. Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Good. Good. Okay.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
There's the ads.
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal. Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
In that dark room, there was an electric casket designed to preserve its occupant in...
Sorry, I'm not talking too
stasis
much. I am listening to the drama.
until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down. That was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom. For 4 centuries.
What? Do you speak true? I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Yeah, that's like nothing. That's like no time. No, wait. You're an Ascian. My bad.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
Okay. I want to do all the talking with them before I go into what's probably another cutscene, but I do need to run to the bathroom real quick. So let me go do that, and then we'll do another round of cutscenes. There we go. Quick and easy. Alright. What would Otis do if he was here? What can I do? The original Queen Sphene will tell her what she wants to know, then we'll decide what we need to do. Wake up alone in the distant future, seemingly by no choice of your own. You can hardly blame her for reacting the way she did. We turned up her chamber when we searched the Meso Terminal. Safe to say none of us had anticipated this development. The treatment may have been effective, but the road ahead for her remains uncertain. I do not believe that you are lying, so please, tell me everything that has happened. Everything. Very well. But let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I should like more of you to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I'll summon G'raha, Tia, and Krile for now. And I guess me being in the room. Oh no, we're all just going to be in this room now. Lucia's just kind of hanging out, I guess. Oh, hey, I get to tell her about that time I killed her. Yeah, she did not take the murder hobo response well.
I I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Y'shtola and Alisay's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale.
Probably something like 400 years ago. Oh, wait. Sorry. That was in bad taste.
I know not how to repay them. Not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
Sure. I'm gonna continue with the joke that Y'shtola is a mommy. Y'shtola is the motherly sort.
She's known those two for a long time. You can trust in her judgment. Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long.
Trust me, lady, it took a while for us to figure it out too.
So very long. I steeled myself, having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
I actually can't blame her. This is a huge fucking deal.
Sphene? Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Great idea. There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes.
Right, but we should keep her a little bit under wraps.
That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene. Still want to take a look, even so?
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
We can go together.
Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
We put her in some better clothes, or maybe cover her up. Seekers of Eternity, the name of the patch. Let's go. Now this is probably 10 to 13 quests long, or 10 to 15 quests long, but there's going to be a trial in here halfway through, so let's get it over with. You as well, Lucia, for your kindness. The Endless Fiend, you knew her, you did not. It may take time for us to both come to terms with the situation, myself especially, but I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. Just give me the money. Oh, it's 8 quests long? Oh, it must be just hella cutscenes. There's no way this is a 10 gigabyte upseed without like 2 hours of cutscenes going on. Hang out, I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. You would wait outside. I should only need one. Alright, take your time. Everybody else just fuck off, I guess. Michelle and Alize left for the government section. We wanted to discuss how to go about treating those afflicted with lightning. Admirable. I don't know how they keep going without so much as a short break. I haven't gone outside in a while. Shale decrypted more of my mother's records, so I've been spending a lot of time reading them. Even if she can walk, she's still far from fully recovered. We'll have to take care not to push her too hard. If she's just in the same outfit that the Queen's Fiend wears, I feel like it would be kind of lazy.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
It's fine enough. It comes with a hood.
Oh, that really suits you.
Looks like a deal for a brisk stroll.
For one so well traveled to say that, I feel confident it's perfect for exploring the city.
A moment before you head out. Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
I see. Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction. But what do you think, Sphene? Is that alright with you?
You mean I get to keep my name?
Rest
Yeah.
assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret. For the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Sphene.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale. Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
Can we put, like, I don't know, a tracking chip on this other one, though, just in case? Like, you have that. Your futuristic technology. Can we put, like, I don't know, an Apple tag in her? On her. Around her. I don't know. I made that weird. I'm just gonna move on. Like, her face is very noticeable. Like, she says she's gonna cover her face, but, like, anybody who looks at her for, like, 2 seconds is gonna know who she is. Yep. This must be the new... Whee! Information center. Even Attilio, were you able to meet your friend? I was. There was a bit awkward at first. She's still so young after all, but before long we were talking up a storm. We had so much fun just like the old times. Oh, that's actually cute. Like Wook Lamont talking to one of the random citizens to be like, hey. Okay, that's not the best, but not the worst. The lady wants to talk with Lama Chi, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There are so very many, I can't decide where to begin. Then why don't we let Lucia choose? The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registration. Oh, this is going to be a point and explain thing, isn't it? Yeah. The lady talking with Lama Chi just came back from Tiliolo. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. But the train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey. It's all thanks to everyone's hard work. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and neighboring Lindblom. Ah! Final Fantasy IX reference! But operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. To see that a railroad now connects us to our neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war with Alexandria, the aggressor, and continues to strive for peace. Tiliola's leaders have shown great magnanimity. Just gonna move on. And I can't help but be moved. Nexus Arcade. There's a lot of different shops at the Nexus Arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing their shopping. The Endless Fiend gave Lucia and Lama Chi a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. The castle town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visit, the citizens would come and speak to me about matters great and small. Just like the lady is doing now with Look Lamont. Ah! Bugger. I was trying to see if I can pan the screen. Apparently I cannot. Leno 9. You tune to Leno 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can use it to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. That's the mode of travel that utilizes Aether Currents. Yes, we had the same in my time, but when the Storm Surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. It is heartening to see them available again for the use of one and all. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also a soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and the treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost Osmond and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would not wish to forget my parents, Otis, Zelenia. I want to remember them all. I am reluctant to impose my personal belief upon others, though. Joy of spying stars between faint gaps in the clouds is absent here, but 'tis a fine thing to be sheltered from thunder and rain. Thanks for your help, Lucia. I hope Queen's Fiend, I mean, just Fiend, will feel at home here one day. Sorry about that, I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright, Lucia and I told her about the places we can see from here. Really? That's great. Right then, why don't we take a stroll through the residential sector and then stop at Mosaic. We can take a break there. I'm actually surprised there isn't an escort quest there. That's nice. They're both about the same. I'm holding shift down like it makes me run faster. I've been playing too much Monster Hunter. From. Should sprint die, it should become jog. I actually haven't seen that happen because I haven't been in a town, so let's see what happens. Okay, So I still move faster than a walk, which will let me get around town faster, but that's about it. Okay. What should I get? I understand this cafe was named for the different races who appear as a mosaic of colors when they're gathered here. What an inspired idea. We've been walking for a while, so let's rest our feet. Drinks around me. Sphene, Lucia, the two of you go ahead and order first. I'll take your strongest series of alcohols.
Ooh. I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Of course. I should warn you, though. Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
The bitterness is the best part. Have you decided as well?
I'll have the same. Something healthy, a vegetable juice maybe, sweet cocoa with extra cream on top. Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy. Because I can't make it coffee. I mean, I guess I could just get the Dali coffee.
I understand completely. The allure of something sweet can often be too strong to resist.
Listen, just because I can't have sweets doesn't mean that Lucia can need be deprived. Alright, so now that we're done drinking at Starbucks. It's literally drinking at Starbucks. I swear, if Starbucks offers a cup like that.
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people.
Oh. I get to deal with depression, Sphene.
But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all. The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sphene, though I'm often told we look alike.
There you are. How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now, we're going home.
Bye! Not Queen Sphene!
I do not know that boy, nor does he know me. No one does. Another harsh reminder that I have no place here.
Oh, cool! Depression, my favorite. I can't say anything. I'm a huge Grimdark fan.
How much things have changed. I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain. Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
Hey, look. I am the fragment of an ancient, crazy lady who adventured like no one's business. and have had the weight on my shoulders basically since I, like, formed in the desert some 12 years ago. I get it. But don't give up quite yet. There's more to see. Forgive me, I did not mean to darken the mood. Lady, you're fine. Still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm not being much of a guide. I don't usually get approached this often. It's quite alright. The people have been through so much. It's only natural they seek confidence and assurance from someone they trust. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat with Lucia. I appreciate your understanding. Right then, where to next? We can take a look inside the Nexus Arcade, but it probably wait for when we actually need something. In that case, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on True View. True View or True View? I'm not sure. Alright. Time to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. An avid player, but I can't seem to find my usual character for a match. Fallen Ace. A rank one side can flip an A. When reverse is in play, a rank A side will flip a 1. Not reverse. Plus, when a card is played, if 2 or more of the sides are touching other cards, the sum of the ranks of the touching cards are identical to each other, the sums of the other cards are flipped. Both decks are played face up. Okay. Yeah! I don't get it! Why is there a timer? I was reading everything. Okay. I'll do this one. It's not the best play, but I can start with this. I think if I do this... Nope. Well, that was crap. I'm never good at plus. So unless he flips, like, yeah. Okay. I see you, Lumen. Being stalked by a bunny. Does this place have night music, or does it just play the same music 24/7? I don't remember. Same music? Okay. It's kind of clever because there's really no such thing as night here, so this area not having night music and just having one set of music is kind of interesting. A bit of a missed chance to have more music in the game, but like I think it works better. Stricken Citizen. Are you right? he was this way when we arrived. But yeah, we need to find him a place to rest. I waited 10 minutes is when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. The dangerous past, I know, but the terror lingers. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. Ah, yes. Demand ice cream. It always makes people feel better about themselves. Thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Malachite, and I am an usher. An usher? They're the ones who came to those without long to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. That's correct. We no longer attend to the dying. It is only after they have passed away in their family's care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. Storage facility? What for? Henceforth, we must inter the deceased, but as the specifics are undecided, their bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I'd heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burial, customs must be long forgotten. Did you have usher duties? If so, we can help. I'm not actually here in official capacity, so I am loath to trouble you further. But since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. I've taken to delivering the personal effects of the party to their families. Even though their memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden, but it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everybody shares my sentiments, and I leave it to the families to decide what to do with those items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but I feel the family should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then. It's important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. Oh, this is just fucking depressing. Do you want to help too, Lucia? Deliveries happen to be my specialty. I only do them like 3 times a patch cycle. Or 5 times every 1 level of progress in the base stories. I'm truly grateful. Now there are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I leave them in your care. Meantime, I will head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you finish, please meet me back here. I would like to know the family's reactions. Okie dokie. Sorry, responding to a couple messages in the Discords. You know, there's been people in Tuliolo who had similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. Would you mind if I went with Malachite just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for the company. Okay, hear me out. Can we, like, keep Sphene? Like, just adopt her to join the 7 Scions? Right. 3 for people on Truvu and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. I trouble you to do the talking, Lucia. I feel my voice may betray my identity. Either way, we'll be right behind you. Make sure to take a good look at these people. You can leave your quest behind. You can wish to have companions join you again. Return and speak. Okay. I don't know. I think we could kidnap the real Sphene. Guluja's the true ruler here. We could like, this Sphene isn't comfortable being in Alexandria anymore. We should take her out to see the wider world, one not covered in lightning. We could teach her to be a black mage. She could be the first thunder mage. She just chucks lightning bolts at people. Ooh. Ooh. The way the buildings are all in rows here reminds me of old Castletown. Lively as it is here, I can see why Oblivion can blend in. People around Truvu seem scary at first, but most of them are really kind. When I see someone passed out on the street now, I worry if they'll be alright. Alright. I see potato. Ah, so Malachi sent you. He was very considerate when he offered to bring me the keepsake. He stressed that I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I see why someone would say no, but I couldn't do that. Not when it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case, but now I find myself wondering about this and that, like how much longer I can muck around with my brothers. But I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thanks for bringing me the keepsake, and give me regards to Malachite. Look, I get that it's an onion. I'm trying to place the onion. My first thought is the statement of losing parents and brothers reminds me of the thaumaturges. What the f- I can see your name! I can see it floating over there! You fucking troll! I'm gonna end up with an entire, like, degenerate Cozy Tato stalking meme going on. Alright, and then we got a bun. Oh, hello, do I know you? Oh, so this is the keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether or not I should have it. I mean, it belonged to someone that died. It got me thinking about what we did to Tuliolo. I didn't even know we'd killed so many people, not until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? Amachi, Wuklamot would never do that. She and everyone in Tuliolo know that my father was to blame for that attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. It's just, I can't stop worrying about death, and hearing that they're running out of neo-regulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm just supposed to keep an eye on these people, or not. I see him over there. Alright, and then we've got a dark-skinned Elysian. What is it? If you're trying to sell me something, I'm not interested. Please, just take this. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this, hoping that it might help me remember, but no such luck it seems. The owner is dead, and they'll never become one of those endless Queen's Fiends tells us about. It's a sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If they're made by putting your memories into a new body made of ether, doesn't that mean you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive a neo-regulator, but I've only had doubts since then. Queen Sphene herself recommends it. I want to believe that all will be well, but still... Sorry, I just need to clear my head. Alright, so we've got an onion, a pink-haired bun, and a drow we gotta keep track of. Got it. And you need to be careful not to use my teleport. Alright. Let's go to the vending machines. Ganalt's favorite energy tonic is a special formula, and I like the ones they sell here. I want to try one, but Shale won't let me. So you can purchase beverages from these machines. That's wonderful. I've always believed that technology should be developed for the benefit of the people. Are you talking to me? Here you go, your keepsake. Probably gonna throw it at me because nobody else has been mad at me over it. Ah, right. This. I can't say it starts any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? Ah, of course. You're the unenhanced challenger. No, champion. I can't stress how incredible it is what you've achieved without using feral souls. It's a genuine honor to meet you. Though not for the first time, I realize. It was at the infusion station in the government sector when I wasn't at my finest moment, as you might recall. You're the Arcadian fighter who is desperate for souls. That's right. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Anyways, seeing as we're meeting properly now, the name's Lythander? Lythander is what I'm going with. It makes me sound like I'm trying to say Lysander with a lisp. I used to fight for the Arcadian, but not anymore. I took Queen's Fiend's words to heart and found a new job, one where I can put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. So you know, lots of people were badly hurt from the mechanical soldiers' malfunction, and I've been assisting with their rehabilitation. It's not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has learned to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problems, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way with the body he's got. Seeing that gave me a new profound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents, a sturdy thing that survived the arena, and I need to take better care of it. I'm the only blue-scaled Hubigo besides my father. Lamachi once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it, but there are times when it hurts to think about the things we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people would find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just the thought makes me feel uncomfortable about the whole becoming endless affair. But I need to get back to work. It was nice talking to you. Thanks for the delivery. Alright, we're 3 of 8 quests down. A jewel shatters. Fiend is eager to tell Malachite of your success. I believe that takes care of the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge, Lucia. From what I've seen and heard, 'tis plain that the people held their queen in high regard, and the simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so very many. Come, let us report to Malachite. He should be back at the North Recreation Zone. Fucking see you. I know Bongos is in chat, And I'm just waiting for him to start showing up in the fucking background next. Don't worry about it. I'm nowhere near right now. Ugh. Man, it was a good thing you got that. I would never stop you, Lucia. Hi, Octave. How's your week going? Oh shoot, I just skipped right to it. Just do what I said. I totally fucking skipped it. Okay. Hold on, I can pause here. I'd only stand exactly where you are on another server, so we are connected across dimensions. Get a look at his face. Okay, thank you for your assistance with this. Every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? When I get a chance, I will look at them. I've made a mistake. Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's odor, then another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. I see. It's difficult indeed to predict how people may behave when confronted with the reminder of loss. Okay, his eyes are... Hold on. His eyes are purple. And they look like they don't have pupils. Who does he look like? Urianger, if I had to put a guess. Like, I get some, like, stronger Urianger vibes. Yes? Okay, cool. He's his shark. Oh, that's neat. And makes sense when I think about what he's doing right now. And why he's worrying about weird things like this. Ah, my Slaanesh sticker's coming off my computer. Oh no. Delilah was a shard of Coco Bussy. Okay, so I wasn't crazy about the Lala. That one did remind me of the thaumaturges from Ul'dah. I couldn't place the Elezen just because I don't remember interacting with any dark-skinned Elezen much. But it has been a long time since I've done a lot of this, like, stories for... The other two didn't matter, really? Okay. I really need to go to the bathroom, but I want to finish this cutscene because I'm interested to see it. Of late, I've come to believe that we are each of us the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved ones. And when they passed away and we lost our memories of these people, we lost a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. The memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud. I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. All he needs to be is super... Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what defines us. They formed the path we walked to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much alike to me in the beginning, but I cannot become like her no more than she could become like me, for once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. Hence, the shards. The Endless Fiend was one possibility, a version of myself who made choices I want to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come to terms with the fact that I did, though. Huh? Is that? In the distance! It's Bagels! No, wait, no, that's just Evil Fiend. A simulant. Hey, we shouldn't be mean to Bagels. She was looking straight at us. If I didn't know any better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this, but we might not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? Listen, if you're gonna stalk me, I'm going to have fun with this. Right, nothing to the right of me, nothing to the left of me, nothing behind me. I'm going to take a quick break to run to the bathroom again because I am drinking all of my drink, so I'm making sure that I am properly hydrated. So, BRB. You know that part I said about going to the bathroom? I lied. There's Chelsea in the bathroom. I'll have to come back to that in a second. The Simula headed into the street over there. The Neon Stein is that way. Let's hurry. Yeet. Yeah, I went the wrong way. From... Piss in the sink? What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? Oh, no, I have dishes there.
Not here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
Man, that really hurt. Somebody hit me really fucking hard.
So she didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
Please tell me this is the shard of me.
We can produce within Everkeep. What now?
Hit her again!
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
If he had a red eye and a green eye, I would believe he is the shard of Lucia.
I know that voice.
You there! Yes, you! We have important business with you.
Is it trying to kill me again?
We left something in your keeping. The key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us, yes?
Yeah, no, fuck you! You asked me that after you tried to kill me.
Now that you mention it, the other way around may have been more appropriate.
You still would not have gotten it, but it would have been slightly more fun.
If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
Yeah, but I'm about to have problems.
You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
All is for the sake of his experiments. Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the Endless. I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them. Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it. And sure enough, she did just that. a soft spot for her, Lamachi? So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry. Alas, we are naught more than pawns, pieces in his grand design.
Yeah, you need to hit me with a bigger lightning bolt.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew.
Okay. I would absolutely... To be fair, if Lucia could stand, she would probably just kill her. Because, like, you know what? Fuck you.
The vow of resolve of Tuliolol if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
Damn you!
What do you stand to gain by making everyone jealous?
You're speaking to me.
Not gonna lie, non-Sphene breaking your endless body would be cathartic.
Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution.
I'm sorry, I actually legitimately rolled my eyes so hard it hurt.
Life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment. The old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated. It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict. All the while, death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential.
Okay, Thanos.
Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
Calyx! You're Calyx, aren't you?
You know him?
The young genius who had mastered electrope technology.
Man, he's about to try to hit me with another lightning bolt really hard.
Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people. Calyx, you always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now. But I beg you, do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
Man, Calyx looks like a bitch.
Our demand is simple. surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
I get to go be hit with a lightning bolt again. That'll only mostly hurt. It would be neat if I come out the cutscene and have like 1 HP. Or half my HP. That was neat. Alright, now I'm gonna run to the bathroom for real. Never mind. Once again, just do another cutscene. Are you right, Alicia? Forgive me, I was once able to use healing spells, but my long summer appears to have sapped my magical reserves. It's frustrating to be so powerless, but perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. Alright, that's 4 quests out the way already. I might have been able to save this for Friday. Alexandria has no need for Queen's Fiend. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart, that they love. And although it is a hard truth to accept, it is nonetheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can get through anything. Well said, and it just so happens that something that only you can do right this moment. Let's start with Calyx. What can you tell us about him? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electro, and made his mark during the Storm Surge. Yet even as he basked in the admiration of his peers... He struggled, yet even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. For him to still be here 4 centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. You see, while we're somewhat familiar with the Preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about the Preservation? We do. They're supposed to have created the Everkeep's core system as well as the Endless Fiend. Did they? While I was slumbering. Members of Oblivion have spent a lot of time investigating Preservation. We should head to the back room and tell them what's happened. Alright. Now I can run to the bathroom for realsies this time. Man, this is worse than the victory pool. Okay. We're back again. Also, yes, I'm looking forward to hearing about the Adepticon previews at the top of the hour. I will not be able to see them myself. Well. Why did we walk this way if the entrance is that way? You heard about the ambush, you seem to have weathered it well, but try to avoid straining yourself. Do you hear me? Nope. Take that cross parents for once a member of preservation. Yeah, and then the other is a summary, but we can't wait on the details if you need some rest. You're feeling alright. Stein might yield some clue.
We've heard what happened. So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
And they hit me with a fucking lightning bolt. You know what? I'm gonna give them props. They did look at the strongest person in the room and like, fuck that guy.
Into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Sphene, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation, without being swayed by emotion.
Carefully managed eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Sphene's death?
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear to entice them to become endless.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do. Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting. When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
The old castle is inside this tower.
I've been there.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal the terminal, I must say. Having existed since the Storm Surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in Electrope, such as Calyx, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
I wish to break things. I've been hit with a giant lightning bolt. I think a little revenge is in order.
That it is. While I'm glad you're safe, we cannot allow his offense to go unanswered.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Please, let me come with you. I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
This is quest 6. I'm very quickly running out of quests. You for allowing me to accompany you. I mean, I guess I would have run out time trying to do this on stream Friday, but I've also had to run to the bathroom like 4 times. May take time for me to find my place in this new activity, but I will, slowly but surely. I shall. Ascent to the Foundation. Right, I believe I've plotted the viable route to the Foundation sector. If we don't have information on the area yet, I'll come along and gather geographical data on site. You can leave the navigating to me. I'll stay behind this time, but let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oblivion is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Gulaja, and no matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electrope is bound to serve you well. With such dependable support here, we may embark on our journey, or on our mission. Come, let's head to the lift in the government sector. Yee. Meow. Okay, it's over there. I'm fucking playing Where's Waldo. I feel like I'm missing some context with what's going on. God damn it! There's a pile of people out here. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so we'll have to transfer to another one on the way. If we take the wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sector, so be sure to follow her instructions. According to Tishalja's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below Originic. The castle is at the heart of the inner section. So upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way inwards. Lucia, take this communicator with you. We'll be talking to you along the way. Alright, I should probably dig out people to do this dungeon. I mean, I know of 2 I can grab right now. Maybe even a 3rd if Octave is still hanging out. Modify to track your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as I collect data. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. She's doing the thing! Alright, let me... Hold on. We're gonna swap around real quick. I'm gonna go over to this one. And I'm gonna turn... I'm gonna hop into VC and I'll see who I can grab for this. Among Us. I'll just go ahead and do this, shall I? Seven dot.
Damn, if only the third close by.
I'm well aware you're there. I want to make you say it. I know you're in, I know you're there. I want to make
But
you.
where am I, Lucia?
I wonder if I could just grab him. I wonder if this will work. It just fucking works every time.
I wonder where I am, Lucia. It is a goddamn mystery.
Did I walk by you while you were leaning against that wall, or did you just happen to be hanging out there?
I don't know what you mean. I've been here the entire time.
I very much could have not seen you because of the NPC pool, but you do seem to be outside the circle of that. I'm just...
It was fun. That was incredibly fun. I'm amazed you didn't see me up on the thing.
I didn't. I wasn't trying to look too hard for you, to be fair, because I'm trying to move along the story a bit, but yeah, I'm just waiting to see if Sherm joins in the Discord real quick.
Well, Sherm's here. There he is.
Hello.
Hello.
Timothy.
No, is this all I am to you? Just another axe to be hired?
Yes.
Yes. Look, it might seem difficult to understand, but I may or may not have had the ulterior motive of putting Cozy Tater together so I would have at least vaguely one of every class when I do the story. To be fair, Bagels and Bongos have been, like, stalking me for about the entirety of 7-2.
To be fair, I've been sitting here crafting.
Yeah, he's been crafting.
I just got home from work.
I have been playing Gaslight Lucia.
Lucia, how do you like jogging now?
I like jogging. It's nice for running around the city and doing quests and stuff.
Okay, cool.
And have you gotten used to mounting while moving?
Not yet.
No.
I haven't tried. To be honest, that's going to be that's a habit I have to break.
I am still instinctively just stopping and mounting up.
Right,
I'm just glad I can drink potions on the fly.
Okay. Mission accomplished.
Nice staff.
Yeah. So.
This isn't normal darkness. This is advanced darkness. I am glad to have team members, because when we come across the random lore dumps along the way,
There are none.
There are none?
Spoil that now. There are none.
Oh, good.
There are none, but there are hella visuals to take in. So.
I mean, the fact that this exists is a thing. Hey, by the way, how many people have played Portal 2?
I was more thinking the abandoned factory from Nier.
That's a good one too. I'm much more of the Cave Johnson, since this is in the under part of the city, and you start at the.
Fair enough.
You start at the top. Well, right. I gotta run. My sprint shorter.
Okay, cool. Sprint.
Oh, it is if you win it into combat.
Okay.
Yeah, you lose jog. It's like basically like Peloton.
No, you get 10 seconds if you're in combat.
Yeah.
So.
That is what it felt like.
Oh, okay.
I watched it shift from like, I think it was like something like 15 to like 20. Alright, so
Like Mage Gaming.
we have giant sand monsters. So the first boss is going to be Gara. Got it.
I mean,
Look at this guy. He's quite the beefcake. I mean, sand cake.
And he's...
I'm gonna let him die now.
That's going to be really hard to do. He's playing warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Not impossible, just hard. Sediment
I
trough.
have my methods.
Oh, good. Those are here.
Of course they are.
Worm.
And those.
Oh, good. At least these have like a lot of uncanny valley for me.
And more dragon or horn flies.
They look like... I don't want to say dragonflies because that's just a bad pun.
They look like a free source of ultra vibration. Shoutouts to all my blue mages.
Yeah, there'll be a free source in about 4 years.
Yeah, 2.
Speaking of which, I can't wait for the blue mage
I
and
feel that guy, but he's fine.
He's not fine, and neither am I.
Let's survive for a bit, Lucia.
I swear to
Blood
God.
wedding's on cooldown.
I'm
I
the
disagree.
one that's tanking.
I
Survive for
swear
a
to...
bit, Lucia.
I swear to God.
Alright, Sherm, you got Regen, there's an Asylum, there's a Lily.
I'm so...
You gotta remember, this is patch day. We still have outdated gear for this dungeon.
I do have pretty outdated gear for this dungeon. This is only... I'm only in 710 right now.
Actually, no. The Comfort here is better than my current White Mage gear.
This is the second time I've died to that hack. The first one was just a DDoS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I know I have my Windows
Question.
sounds muted. Who hit the soundboard?
I did not. I didn't hear anything.
Okay, maybe I'm crazy.
You are crazy. So, Lucia, question. Have you played FF9?
Yes! I have. Yes, I know
So
the boss. Let's go.
Hi, Gargans. You fucking evil creature.
I'm not getting Perfectio. I'm mad. Everything hurts.
Oh, not again.
Oh, good. That's a half room cleave. I just assumed I was gonna die anyways. Fuck off, you fucking moving piece of shit!
Somebody didn't get to hit his button.
I think I missed my positional, not my button.
Where'd he go?
Right.
Into traffic.
Yep. I didn't even know that was a possibility. If we're being fair. Almighty Rack? What? Where did this guy find a picture of my wife?
Damn, bro.
But am I wrong though?
I don't know.
Considering that I haven't really seen that, and I don't, in a respectful way, don't want to.
That's fair. No! My Perfectio! You get your ass back here!
Somebody hit his berserk.
I have one stack. I have one stack of inner release. Look at my 2 stacks of burgeoning fury.
Come here! Oh, I got hit by that. And pray. Well, that works. That did not hit as hard as I feared.
Yeah, because I put up a shield on you.
Thank you.
And Thamba. No, Thamba didn't go out, sorry. And it got eaten.
He got so fucking such a big head about it.
Yeah, shit.
In traffic once more. Look at that guy. He's dead.
Look, I was gonna hit the point where I was gonna fuck up on that too much. Look, the 5th or 6th day in a row I have to do this fight, I'll know not to stand in traffic. My stream is not having a good time right now.
Of course not.
Of course it did that.
There you go!
The healer's dead.
Yeah, I forgot to hit a Flatus. You guys got this, it's fine.
Lucia? Lucia?
I'm fine.
Okay.
See, look, I'm fine.
I'm clicking off Peloton.
On principle.
Okay, let me just make sure this comes back up.
I have jogged now, motherfucker.
We're still waiting.
Okay. Please tell me this is still going. Okay, cool. YouTube's back up. And Twitch is back up, so we're good. I'm not getting any of these, but I'm greeting on them anyways, because I could use the better tanking gear.
I graded on the armor.
Yeah, same. I won it.
Double up.
How did I win with this?
Alright, Lucia, you go first.
Wow, you rolled like...
I'm so happy!
Hi, Alex. I missed you.
He does not look... Oh. I waited. He does not look like he's had a good time lately.
But look at him, pretty.
He does look pretty. Well, I mean, we don't see his body in it, which you could see in 9 even from the beginning. Like, you could see. I actually, on my first playthrough, I actually did call Alexander in there when I saw the sword through the castle. I'm like, oh, Alexander's in there. And my brother's like, no, he's not. And I'm like, yeah, Alexander's in there. And my friend who gave me the game was like, you know, looks left, looks right in suspicion. He's like, did you look up spoilers? And I'm like, no, but you did tell me I'm right. Alright, I'm keeping an eye on the stream right now. Everything looks good so far. I didn't drop frames, it just literally cut out for some reason.
Amazon, a multi-dollar company, can't keep his service up. Wow.
I'm taking this one.
Woo!
Damn, you guys just mid.
To be fair, I didn't know there were options.
I didn't even know you could take the other ones. Wow.
Yeah, you can take both sides.
It's upsetting to think that's preservation. Oh no, who could it be? Is it the guy who's being described as an Electro Master? Can't fucking imagine who.
That couldn't be.
Spoilers.
Germ, you missed one.
I'll try to target him. Damn tab targeting.
Hey, I already fought one of those. Yeah, I might as well.
Okay, I didn't notice this at first. The little robot thing is called Subrunner. Did they run subs down here? If so, how much skill did they make?
None.
I hope none.
Well, how do you think Alexandria pays for everything? You know, it's got a lot of resources open for everyone.
You know, would it be Pell because we're in New World?
Whatever.
Yoshi, thank you for the Dia buff. It's really good.
Soldier 50. Oh, no, S0.
S0.
S0
so I think
saws.
The other soldiers had like S9 or like S something else.
Yeah.
So this is the original prototype.
Why is the original prototype better than the actual ones I fight on a regular basis?
You're asking questions.
Why is everybody in Dawn Trail level 100 when Endwalker was the strongest?
Okay, that's a thing.
Multi-form technique.
I dodged that. You know what? We're just gonna. I'm gonna just walk.
So he's cleaving right.
Yeah.
But which right?
Right, Lucia.
I found it. Once I figured out how it was working, I got it immediately.
I was just baiting it. I waited too long.
Crap. Crap!
And he's dead!
For the giant laser!
You are like 2 seconds late on the dodging the giant laser thing.
Oh, Jesus!
By the way, that man's health is getting a little fucking low.
He's fine.
Alright. I've dealt with these cleaves for an entire... Okay, this is actually a little trickier.
Are you sure?
No. I'm fine. Lucia's fine. Pain is ephemeral.
Circle of Scorn better than that.
Revenge is real.
Because it's a circle of scorn rather than a field of scorn.
Fucking step your game up.
Fuck you.
That snapshot late. That was well after the cast bar.
Oh, he's over there.
No, he's down there.
I want that armor.
Challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
Oh, hey, look, it's Baja.
And look, healing earrings.
What's a Baja?
It's what they call the occult croissant in England.
Aussie.
It's this terrible place where it's just holes in the ground.
The only thing I remember about Baja was I leveled Sage there. I actually don't remember anything about the story or that place.
I mean, unless you cared about Gunhilda, yeah, that it was just fucking bullshit. Oof.
The music was fucking amazing, though.
I probably would have cared about those things had I been interested in Baja at all, but I'm not a big fan of that content. Especially how much I fate grinded back in the day to get Dragoon to 100. It's why I'm much more interested in Palace of the Dead, Heaven on High, and the new one.
Hey, Lucia, take a look at the chandelier and all the stuff on the walls.
I was trying to look at the stuff on the walls. It looks like it's all references to Final Fantasy IX. Like, I'm not even talking like references. I'm pretty sure they just screenshot that and pulled it into the game.
Well, probably.
Where's the portrait of Garnet, you fucks?
I'm pretty sure they are low key like spitballing that Sphene is supposed to be like either Garnet's like child or like Garnet herself.
Get back here.
Why?
No.
Am I missing something?
I know why you said get back here. I didn't wanna.
Fine, I'll go look around at the other pictures. God damn it. They're just pictures of the castles.
Being completely useless in dungeon.
Fuck off. Whatever you're trying to have me see, I am not getting the view.
So this is, I guess, supposed to be the spiral staircase.
Yeah, the spiral staircase from the the very beginning of the game. God damn it!
This is not a spiral, my guy. This is just a standard.
Well, I'm gonna guess.
This is where Zidane runs into Garnet.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh look, it's Garnet.
You know, I remember her looking a little different.
She wasn't quite so cool.
Actually, considering the two blades, it might be Zidane. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure with all that armor, it's actually Steiner.
It is not. He has not been the same since Kuja died. I'll tell you.
He really let himself go. I do like the reference to the hallway, though. It's kind of nice.
You are untroubled thus far. But
And all the knights on the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Different shots from the area. It'd be neat if we could get some of these. Ooh. No. Mapping the realm, Underkeep, 10 points.
God, I still need to. I still need to catch up to him. He's gotten quite the lead on me.
I was so behind on his videos.
I actually saw your name in the thing. I did see your name in the episode. You were like, it's grayed out, but it was there.
Yeah, like there's. I know that guy. Look how
It's
bad
a
he is.
rock. He threw a rock at me. First he hits me with a lightning bolt.
It's a slab.
Hey, Lucia.
What?
So this is where they put the door boss from M4.
This machine.
We're at the end. I'm not gonna kill him.
I can't kill him. It will literally kill me in the process.
Not like I haven't seen.
How will you handle this? Where are we going, Lucia?
I'm going over here. Ow. Ow.
Wrong on both counts.
Look, I got through the entirety of the burst phase. If you get this boss down to 50%, you can clear with no healer. Don't ask how I know. I don't want to figure out Octave's trauma here. This is a lot to unpack. No, stop.
I mean, I don't have to take care of it. If I don't have to take care of the problem, I'm not going to.
Please take care of the problem. It's me, I'm the problem. Please take care of me.
Bongos proceeds to run into traffic.
Ow! Oh my god! That second wind!
Will you shut up? Okay, so I gotta avoid the laser turret. Why won't it? Why is it just shooting? Why is it just shooting Sherm? Why won't you follow him so I can keep up time, you prick?
I don't. Why would you complain? I'm right next to Sherm.
For you to die here, it would save you trouble later.
I'm a very stubborn person.
Wait, it's under 50%. Good luck, guys.
No, please don't.
Unfortunately, trouble is my middle name.
Ow!
Oh, no,
This is gonna hurt.
I didn't dodge the mechanic.
No! Stop!
He's dead. He's fucking dead.
And you would still be hit by that last one. Bogus?
It's fine.
No, it's not!
It's fine, damn it!
I want it known it wasn't me.
Just let Sam die!
Nope, I need that guy. I need that guy right now.
I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternia.
Honestly, we're all chickens with their heads cut off, so I'm wondering too.
Why is this way? You know, I thought Lena I thought I would have a little bit of an easier time bringing people I know, but this is a lie. It's a lie I told myself.
This is so much easier.
It's so much better content, you mean?
Exactly. Easier.
Okay. So I need to stay here to dodge that one. Then I need to be over fucking here. Nope! Still not fucking doing it right. Running the fuck away.
You were fine.
I don't feel very fine. I feel like I should be concerned.
No.
Hey, boss, you want to do that line AoE again? I have an idea.
Like this one?
No.
No, the other one.
I don't think we're gonna see it again, unfortunately.
Damn it. Well, time to sandbag. I'm doing nothing.
Yeah, it's dead. Fuck it.
I got the card.
Yay! You got the
That will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
Triple try card, yeah.
Rocky, scouting, please get a goddamn chess piece that is like an actual coat.
No.
The Crystarium piece is a coat.
We did it! Yay!
It's always like the most half-assed jacket.
If they give you one that you like, it will not be dyeable.
I know. I'm gonna burn this fucking game to ash.
I do like this outfit though. I know it's not like a full coat like you want, but it does look good.
Alright, now let's get ready for the real fun part.
The trial?
I don't know what you mean. I'm gonna go meet my wife.
No, they secretly introduced a light party duty.
It's like solo duty, except
Hold on. I'm gonna mute you guys so I can hear this.
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. But who knows what else you might have in store.
Even bigger beast.
From here on out, Sphene and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal and stay alert for more threats.
The problem with your science was you didn't bring enough science to kill me. He's like, that's enough analysis. I have enough to kill you.
Before my illness left me bedridden, I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train.
Okay, so they're doing this diner
You knew
thing.
Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria.
Can't remember her name now.
Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor. But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away. As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor.
Beatrix. That's who I was thinking.
Though in the end I could barely move, I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could.
My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
Sphene.
Ah, forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
See, the thing for us is that, like, it's 400 years later for us. For her, it probably doesn't feel that much longer.
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go? Do you know, Sphene? What?
Oh, good. Sphene and I got kidnapped. Great.
What happened?
We were kidnapped. You get used to it. Somebody is trying very hard to kill me. And I have to give them props. They are trying very, very hard to kill me. I need to ask you to do me a favor.
It seems our guest brought company. So this was your doing.
Like I said, you get kidnapped, you get used to it.
We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see? Ah, I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
I confess the Valia Pira did not suffice to assess your capabilities. So I shall try something else.
Will you stop trying to kill me? Or at least give me a challenge worth trying to kill me?
You are free to use anything at your disposal.
The
more accurate my data.
I fucking love it. Let's go.
A precise measure of your strength. That is the most expeditious way to reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
You're gonna need a bigger robot.
Ah, noble Zilenia, dashing as ever. These villains mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you. What? This machine is Zilenia? Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her.
Because they didn't call they didn't call Otis Steiner or Sphene Dagger / Garnet.
The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept. But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings. This disgrace I cannot abide.
Good, she bought me like enough time to summon people.
Loath though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zilenia's honor.
Here comes your favorite theme in the entire Final Fantasy series. Oh, is it the one I think it's going to be?
From my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel. So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
Hell yeah. Let's go. It's getting a little worn down there. Oh, I'm sorry. You thought I was bringing one of me.
There it is.
Alright. Alright, I have to tuck Chelsea in a bit real quick, so we're going to take a quick break while we just enjoy the music. Oh good, they finally got announced that. I figured that was going to be next. Alright. Alright, let's see. If I do this right, what I can do is I can go over here, turn this off, and then you guys just get the music. Alright, BRB. Alright, back. Oh good, Old World Cathay. I need to slow down on my doors then. I had a feeling they were going to show that. Alright, one sec. Looking forward to seeing the pictures later. Post pictures in my Discord. And people can go see what Contagious is talking about at my Discord here. I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, Lucia, are you ready to fight Beatrix?
I'm ready to go fight Beatrix.
Let's fucking go. Also, yes, before you say anything, the music that you're hearing right now is called Roses of May.
Okay.
Oh, joy in my soul.
I should see if Octave wants to join. Octave, you're in Discord. Are you able to join, or are you busy?
Well, he's not on.
I know he's not on. I'm asking because he's popped in and out of my voice chat. I can get on in like 3 minutes. I can wait 3 minutes. Guess who's going over to? Guess who's going over to Twitch to look at the new releases?
Nice.
Oh, Matt's sitting on the chair.
Oh my god, it looks so good. They put Grand Cathay in the old world.
I can't believe they put Cathay in the old world. I thought they would have just completely ignored it.
That's what they did when the game released.
I guess they fucking bitched out finally.
Fucking... Finally.
So you're telling me that people are really interested in Asian cultures, especially ones that have fucking dragons?
Yeah, they are. I'm gonna paint my guys up like a Legends of the Five Rings army.
Nice. God, I am not used to the mounting while moving.
No one will be. It'll take us years to get used to it.
Why did it refresh? Fuck you.
It's tricky for me because I had a macro that like would stop auto move, mount, and then start auto move. So there are so many times where I'd stopped, mounted up, and waited for the auto move to start. The press R to auto move or whatever thing. And it's not doing that anymore.
I have gotten 2 ads in a row while I'm trying to look at these beautiful fucking models!
Eve.
And then now Twitch Turbo is just in the fucking way.
Well, you know, just give Bezos more money, why don't you?
No, he can give me money.
Instructions unclear. Took it directly from your fucking ad revenue.
He does. He gets the money from my ad revenue, so stop fucking making me have to go see. Okay, the heavy cavalry looks cool. The Jade Lancers, which I don't actually think are in the game, so that's neat to be here. The Terracotta Warriors looked really dope. They have the Chinese ogre carrying gunpowder. Like, they have like an ogre that looks like he should be an Oni. That's cool.
Hang on a second. Oni? They don't have Nippon in the game.
Listen, this is the closest you're getting to Nippon. And if you want to play Nippon, you go play Eshin from the Skaven.
I hate you.
Am I wrong?
You're wrong, but you're not wrong, but I hate you.
Go play Master Shredder. Go play Master Splitter if he was actually Shredder. I knew what I wanted to say. I just brain farted halfway through it.
Alright, I'm online if you want to invite me.
Yes, I can do that. Alright, I'll close this because I'm going to get distracted if I keep looking at that. Alright, I got Octave. I got Bagels and Bongos. The cannon does look really good. I'm not looking forward to painting it, but it does look good. Yeah, nobody else has responded, so it's been like 5 minutes, so. I'm looking for trials. The recollection. I'm not a high enough eye level.
What?
For fuck's sake.
I only eye leveled up Sage. I didn't eye level up any of my other classes. I never felt the need to.
What's your eye level?
It's 7, like 11 or something like that. Yeah.
Oh my.
It's fine. It's fine.
Buy a couple tome gears.
It's fine. I'm here now. We'll just...
Do you not have any heliometry lying around?
No, I don't. I just burned a lot of it to get the gear for the Black Mage set.
It's still in progress. As soon as we're done with the trial, I'm probably gonna hop off and get back to getting all the legendary nodes.
Yeah. And as soon as we're done with the trial, I'm gonna hop off and probably get back to doing other stuff, but yeah.
Well, there we go.
It's fine. It means there'll be a competent healer here. I'm not gonna say good healer.
What do you mean I'm not healing?
Sir, I died like 12 times in that last fight.
That was my fault.
My health hit 0, that's your job.
Your job was to not die.
I am Selenia Trianta Philly, Royal Knight of Alexandria.
Man, I love this like orchestral rendition.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Alright.
Who is this? Who is this Gunbrick? I don't know him.
Wait, can you see his face?
I'm in my story glam.
Oh, that is your story glam.
Hey.
Yeah. But for those who don't know, Octave actually does have an autoclave. Oh, fuck you! The fucking shit you wrote it. Okay, well that's how that works.
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
Fiend, stop backseating!
You spend.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, they meant to die.
Oh, that always gets someone.
Nope.
Lucia?
Graphic. I'm in it. Outfit in first? Yeah. No. I don't wanna. Okay.
That her blade work should be recreated so faithfully.
I will suffer none to threaten Alexandria.
Alright, that's some bullshit.
Oh yeah.
This is probably not a safe place to be.
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
Fiend, stop at the spoilers.
Show you the soul of a royal knight.
Ow. For a second, I thought I was going to be fine.
Oh.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike.
Oh, this is so pretty.
This is gonna hurt.
Two roses!
Finally. There's the roses. Ah! Perfume appliances.
Quickly, away from the sigils.
How far is away from them?
Sigils channel magic. Be on your guard.
I'll explain it in a second once you trip up from it.
You've no time even to fear my
Oh, good. It gets smaller.
Yeah.
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Ow.
God, I love being right.
Oh, don't go through the middle.
I didn't go through the middle. I ran into traffic.
I just shook it.
Well,
Lock break. So did you figure out how the sigils work?
nope.
I didn't.
Yeah, very carefully then.
I wiped to it, but after wiping I learned. Orb.
Yes, indeed.
Orb.
Wondering. Oh god. Okay, the other side.
So if there's lightning in the triangle, the whole triangle explodes.
Yep.
Okay.
Like it conducts.
Yes.
Yeah. Sphene said they channel magic, but so it's like it conducts the electricity.
Hello.
Hello.
It's Orin.
I'm just here hanging out while I do the extreme of the fight I think you're doing right now.
I am doing that fight right now.
Yep.
I love it. Oh shit!
The extreme is really fun. I can tell you this right now.
I don't know when I'll get a chance to do it. That's the hard part.
I know this is merely a reconstruction, and yet
I have no mana. Death becomes me. We're gonna take this, and this, and this.
Help me, I'm being overfed by my sage. So we got this bullshit.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh,
And that
God,
bullshit.
Place that in the middle.
Me, I did. Fuck you.
Why have you done this to me?
Oh!
This is your fault.
Okay.
Sometimes Lucia decides we need to suffer.
It was not on purpose. I'm just bad.
I'm giving you an out.
I know. You're making it seem like I actually planned it, which I don't know if it's better or worse.
Alright, Lucia, how does the orb work?
It goes to a spot and explodes and turns it into a bad spot. Oh god.
So remember how it conducts electricity?
Yeah.
Oh, that's evil. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Lady, I need you to knock it the fuck off. Ah, traffic! This should be safe, actually. It was. I am still going to get the fuck out of the way.
You're not safe. There you're safe.
Death comes to me. I'm... Well, I had you.
Went to the middle.
That was the latest Torkoal ever.
I hit you with it. What the fuck do you want from me?
Torkoal ever.
Listen, you've got, like...
I'm doing Lucia damage.
I don't like that. I don't like you saying it like that. Okay, now this is getting a little repetitive. I want something new. Give me like a mechanic that I have to go and break my keyboard for.
That's the EX.
Let's go to the EX then.
I want a warrior of light mechanic. This is fine. This is no longer
Wrong
fine.
side.
This is gonna be a problem. I would have actually been fine if I stayed where I was at.
Yeah, you guys are in for that one. I got okay, I'm not
I do like this fight. I just don't like that I'm dying.
They just get good.
Oh, thanks. I'll get fucking right on that. Also, Sherm, while you're at it, go fuck yourself.
I mean, do you see me dying out here?
Fuck yourself.
Cody, why would you do this to me, Sherm?
Thank you, Numa, for vaguely being great.
Fucking put it in my path, the bitch.
I actually, because I knew that was coming, went all the way to the end, and me and the white mage almost kill each other. I'm like, oh hi, we had the same idea.
Alright, one of
I
you.
guess I'm going over here now.
Why do you point it out? You know you always take it away.
He waits until you say something. I was just not saying something and waiting for Bagels to figure it out.
Yeah.
Bagels, hit it!
I already did.
Bagels, hit it!
I didn't see where the first one of those popped up, so I hope this is the... Nope. I'll be over here. I think Sherm might be chaotic evil, but I don't know.
Was there some shenanigans that just happened? I don't have this thing open.
He literally moved Beatrice into traffic so that Bagels could not get uptime.
I did my fucking Stardiver.
Oh, that's even worse. Here, what if I give you a raise? Will you take it?
No.
Please? I don't have the MP to give those away for free.
Lucia, by the way, are you losing your mind as much as I did about the music?
I mean, yeah, I think Octave lost it more, though. Octave's very quiet, but I can tell that he enjoyed himself.
I am not pressing any buttons. Fuck this, fuck you. Fuck
That's fine. I just wanted you back up.
Suck, Sherm.
Yep. I got the card too.
Forgive me, my queen.
Our healer did a good job. I'll commend them.
Look, I said there was going to be one competent healer. I didn't say it was going to be me. I'm new to this
they
fight.
also have a cake. Our healer has a cake.
But is she wearing the 2P leggings?
No, she has the cake weapon.
I like my answer better.
My dress. You don't have to get my color. Let's go.
Oh no, I killed the party! I'm such a... Oh wait, I didn't kill them. Oh, hey. I almost killed them. Let's go. We're gaming. I just gave everybody a bone.
Alright. I'm gonna go... I'll let you guys hear my reaction live, and then after I'm done with this cutscene, I will... I got 2 commends from that. I didn't deserve either of them.
I didn't get shit.
Alright, well, I'm gonna dip out and finish up with my crafting stuff, so I'll still be on the stream, so enjoy the rest.
Yep.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Though these figures will complicate matters.
Is that so? Well,
oh, that's
if
a
we are
dead
done here,
scholar.
then I shall end the transmission. Hold it!
Oh, that's a lot of dead people.
Alright.
We need those guys.
I am gonna drop so that I can do cutscene stuff, so I'll catch you guys later.
No scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia. Then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye. You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key. Why do you so oppose our objective?
Because fuck you, that's why.
We would be able to harvest.
You cannot be entrusted with our legacy, a certain delightfully sarcastic man. Yes.
We could give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well. I see no reason why you should reject such a boon.
We won't let you lay a hand on the reflections. Man, all that talking you guys can totally see.
How miserly you are. But unless you're willing to compromise, you won't be able to save anyone.
I already knew it was the Ninth.
Well, I'd say our conversation has run its course.
Man, the simulant is really fucking annoying.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calyx.
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
It's gonna be a tiny Beatrix. Yeah, no, I guessed it was the 9th. Everybody thought it was the 12th, and I'm like, it's the 9th. Because every reference to one of the shards has usually aligned with one of the games. Now, I'll admit, actually, that this is probably wrong. The 13th very much fell in line with FF4, but at the time, I was seeing renditions of FF1 and the first, so that was my thought process. I never really thought about it deeper than that, but I'm like, this is probably the 9th, because it's talked about. I think it's brought up once as the 9th before, but... yeah, man. Zelenia was kind, but she could be stern. Kill her strength when Not only did she protect me, but she buoyed my spirit whenever it threatened to buckle under the pressures of my station. By preserving her memory and honor, you've done more for me than you could know. Thank you, Luca. Decline, because we're going to swap over to Reaper. I do so enjoyed that music, though. And this music, the sad after music, which I think was also in 9. Zelenia was kind of... I did that. You can now enter the other keep with an NPC of avatars and the shared paths. And then the last one will be Seekers of the Endless, because it obviously is the end.
Zelenia, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
Book Lamont, you're late. I had to commit several robotic murders.
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
I got to fight a thing.
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calyx claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the 9th, that raises some questions.
Oh my god, if we have another fucking Ascian show up, I'm gonna be pissed. I thought I had killed all of them finally. Also, I just thought we were done with the Ascian storyline, if I'm being honest.
We came upon a room that looked like a library.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us?
So books still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
Listen, I've dealt with like 7 or 12 of them.
This tiara. It was hers. The Endless Fiend's. What's it doing here?
It's a type of regulator, I believe. It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant.
Cool.
Which means that as long as the
Yeah, I'm
tiara is in our keeping,
not super
we
into
shouldn't need
AOS
to
at the
deal with
moment.
Any more simulants. Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calyx made a copy of the memories. In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
This contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria. Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
Yeah, I have no reason to keep it. I have my own little hat on. It keeps my Lalafell ears in the back.
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library and then back.
It's been a while since we've had an Elezen female in our party. Of, like, people we regularly interact with. Though I'm not sure how I feel about her VA. Like, I enjoyed the voice itself, but I feel like the direction could use some work. Though, to be fair, Dawntrail as a whole feels like it could use some better voice direction, and as a whole, at least with the English voice actors.
Farewell, Selenia.
When the fuck am I getting my, like, the General's Handbook for frickin' 40k? I need to get practice with that in. Oh, I need to change back to my better background. Okay, now that that's done, we'll switch to the other background. There we go. Alex seems to be to consider the reflections not but fields to be harvested for his endless. Do not make a habit of dismissing the assertions of others out of hand, but I cannot abide such callous disregard for life. The VA sort of does that for performance. She also played a character in AC Black Flag who had pretty much the same voice. Now that you mention it, I do vaguely recall a voice like that from AC Black Flag. Interference made it impossible to locate you and prevented leak pearl transmissions. Besides, apologies that we couldn't be there for the critical moment, but as usual, you found a way to handle matters. He knows how I can create people now, though, which I'm not a fan of. Based on the geographic data I gathered, it seems the intersection containing the castle served as a residential area during the early stages of the Everkeep's construction. The outer section was then added when they expanded the structure into its present-day shape. I expect the system to dry the earth was installed so that they could build stable foundations on submerged land. The Endless Fiend was just a projected image outside the living memory, so it was a bit of a surprise to see an actual item that belonged to her. Way back, I asked Shale why the tiara might have been in the throne room. She believes it was used to record Spheen's actions. There's no way to tell whether or not it was with her knowledge. But it can't be used for questionable ends anymore, so we can at least take comfort in that. I'm glad everyone's safe. This is where shit's gonna get like fucking real quick, if I had to guess. The simulant gave me the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell, and at present we have no further leads on Calyx. For now, perhaps you could take a moment to contact her friends. It would be good to catch up with each other on recent developments, and I am certain everyone would appreciate hearing. You mean everybody would like to hear from me that I didn't explode and die multiple times in several assassination attempts against my person, which I am most happy to hear about. Let's talk to Alisaie. Look, Kryle's here, so Alizé is the next person I'll talk to. Yes. Something wrong? Yeah. Why don't you come back? What? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep and you didn't think to ask me to come? But I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. I'm pleased to say we've received permission to begin administering the cure for the Levin sickness to the citizens. No, we can't contact Thancred and Urianger. They're on their honeymoon. Leave them alone. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milo shortly to see how he is responding to his treatment. You've met him before with Lamachi, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have time. Oh, this is going to be a thing where I'm going to go see like all 4 different people and what they're up to at the moment. Aaronville's probably my next favorite. As much as I had problems with him taking away from the story, I feel like it's in character for him. Lucian, this is a surprise. Has Wicklemont gotten into trouble again? No, it was me this time. Somebody tried to kill me. Twice. I see. Knowing you, I expect you already look forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. Aww. I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people with their work and talking to those I meet to gauge their sentiment. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some of here stopped wearing the regulars, as this led to a disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death and the occasional episodes of confusion. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. I am glad Raffiners finally got a plastic upgrade kit. I'm not gonna lie, they're my favorite unit in the Tyranid Codex, followed by the Exocrine. So it's nice to see those getting unit. Unfortunately, I don't play that army anymore, and even if I wanted to collect them, I have Guard for my Swarm army. I really don't want to paint that many gaunts. Well, Finno, I'm putting Y'shtola off the last because I'm making the rest of you wait. Blue Alizé, what's going on? Excellent tiling, my friend. I had a mind to call you myself to see how you were faring. I got hit with lightning! Calyx. While something was obviously afoot, I couldn't have imagined that such an individual would be involved. 'Tis well you were able to prevent the simulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. The people of Alexandria still have great trust in this fiend. 'Tis plain in the way they speak of her even now, and in how this simulant was able to win them over. When they notice she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. Chapter approved deck? Is that like the new... I'll get back to that in a second. Let's talk to Y'shtola. If it isn't Lucia, is something the matter? I got hit with lightning! And then a giant robot hit me and killed me several times. So preservation is behind the recent intrigue. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you are none the worse for your trials, though. I got a boo-boo. Please come heal me. As for myself, I've concluded a meeting with Gosen. I told him about the cure for the Levin sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all those who were stricken. I'm now otherwise unoccupied, so I shall take a look at the government sector to see if aught is amiss. And if Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. I thought I heard Alizé yelling. I hope everything is alright. Oh man, Tia has PTSD. I see you were able to reach everyone as well. It irks me to think that we're being led on by Calyx, but I'll do my best to find clues of his passage. I'll take a look at Preservation Terminal. Hopefully there'll be something useful. Alizé hitting us with that fail ul energy, yeah. Being able to contact people so far away easily can do wonders for your peace of mind. Link pearls really are convenient things. They made 40k seem like it was going to have big reveals, so I'm going to be really upset if it's just like new tournament season stuff. What did the others have to say, if I may ask? They asked if I was alive, and were kind of concerned that I got hit with a lightning bolt and kind of walked it off. I finished treating Milos, and then we have to go visit him. Would you mind if I accompany you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was, and I cannot help but worry for him. Of course, we wouldn't mind at all. In the meantime, I shall take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. Chair Alpha knows concern about the Queen's absence, and even the setting that aside, the situation is not like to resolve itself without becoming endless remains an option. Oh, cool. Okay, so I guess there was a new world leader. But, okay, so you're telling me that we got a half of a codex release, and the only thing they're giving world leaders new is a new 8-bound warlord, but they're not giving us a fucking unit for the Chaos Lord on Juggernaut to lead? The fuck's a Poxhound? Neat. Where's my Juggernaut? I'm gonna do story stuff. I'm gonna come back to this later. I'll just wait for you to finish. I had meaning to visit some shops. Shall I join you? Wow. Everyone's out and about. I'll try and pick up Calix's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key for Y'shtola as well. I'll help you. Seems we all have things to do. Still, there's no telling what Calix might have planned, so be careful, everyone. Meanwhile, gets hit with another bolt of lightning again. Alright, let's go to Milos Varius, resident 914, if I get it. It's 9-14, the reference of a Final Fantasy IX reference in the Final Fantasy XIV game. And then along came Zeus. I actually like that reference, but I prefer the DBZ abridged. If God were real, let's have him strike me down where I stand. Gets hit with a lightning bolt. Ha! Nice try. Give it your A game next time. I might have went the wrong way. Achulacus. I'm gonna be real, like, I'm not too upset because I do like the current kit for World Eaters, but I am going to be a little upset if that's, like, all we get. Hello again. You came before with Queen's Fiend. I'm glad you came again. I believe he'll be fine for now, but just for good match, I'll manage your healing spell.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore. You feel different now? Thanks to Alizé, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him every step of the way. To grow old with him as his mother and not something else. That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Are any of these models updated with the for the Grey Knights?
Alizé.
You're welcome, Milos.
Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Lightning. Does that include regulators?
It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
No. For Milos' sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihyolal.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again. Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy, that I like it when she strokes my hair.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Queen Sphene always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Thank you for explaining everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Please come back soon. You too, miss.
Still not done with the cutscene.
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
The Endless Me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real, and it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calix has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own. One that honors the memory of my other self.
I mean, it's weird she found a destiny in one patch cycle, but that's kind of neat. Yeah, are Space Wolves getting a refresh? Or they just announced with like one HQ model? Alright, this has got to be the last quest. It's because it's named question. Awesome. Okay, I look forward to seeing them. I guess I'm just gonna skip out on doing World Eaters and probably Emperor's Children. Secrets of Eternity. Yep, it's the last quest. Milos is a brave, kind boy. He did well for me to see him. One day I hope I can speak with him about my other self. Come, let us return to the Backrooms, and on the way, let us pick up treats for our friends. A little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work.
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded.
Oh, this can't be good.
We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration.
Oh, this really can't be good.
The evolution of our kind is at hand. we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
This really can't be good. There's like 2 guys right next to me.
What is this?
Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
Oh no.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have
American
already
accent
quickened.
spotted.
The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria? The gifts for our friends will have to wait.
Did they do Thunderwolf Cavalry?
At once.
Sorry, I'm reading chat. People are talking about the release. I don't know what I think about depression right now. This is some heavy shit.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands. A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview. Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts. A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident, for no apparent reason. Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine, so everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to Wait. Is that? Oh gods. More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Ill tidings, I take it.
I have to go murder some robots.
In the outskirts too?
You'll go and help Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geo join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
Why don't you go to the government building and deal with the robot problem? Okay. Whew, this story's taking a bit longer. I think this is the last quest. It's Seekers of Eternity. So as long as I can do this next bit in like 40-ish minutes, I think I'll be good. And we'll do the race change tonight. If I can't, we will do the race change on Friday. And I'll probably do some dailies while we're at it. Okay. EGV. Blade guard, that's it. Yeet. I'm gonna go way far afield. Thank God I got the flying mount stuff. Oh, I'm still in a party with Eggles. I never even realized he was still there. I don't know who that is. That was a close call, my thanks. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help, but that was rather out of my depth. We're lucky you find us when you did. Erenville, I'm so glad you're safe. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. Got soldiers on the way here. Most paid us no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. Once here, also attacked without warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock. Like this guy we never met just kind of fucking nodded along. Jump! Last to come out. DG are last to come out. T-Sun's Space Wolves? Oh, okay. World Eaters DG. Space Wolves weren't on the list to get models this year. So it's actually a shock that they're getting them. Which I guess explains why World Eater is getting one fucking model. But that's just wrong. And really just not a good way, like... Okay, I'm gonna rant for a bit. If Contagion, are World Eaters getting just the new HQ for 8-pound? That they've shown. I could just pull up the site. It's probably there. Or here. As far as what was shown, it's one model. And DG were also shown to only get one model. Yeah, this doesn't bode well to me for... I do like that the model looks like the character from... I hope the robots come in bigger squads than just fucking 2. The robots look stupid. I'm not gonna lie, the robots look kind of stupid. It's nice that T-Suns are getting a new unit, having gone several editions without getting a new unit. It looks dumb. T-Suns continue to have units that look like dog shit. World Eaters just... Death Guard getting one model. Okay, for those who are wondering what we're talking about. So for those who are wondering, Death Guard getting one model actually isn't awful, especially because it's a powered armor HQ, which they haven't had before. Let me just put this up on screen, actually. The more I rant about this, the more I realize I need to put this up on screen. Alright. Death Guard getting one model, not a big deal. Let's remove the chat bubble here for a second. Death Guard getting one bubble, not a big deal. We're just kind of like... They're a faction that has a lot of shit. Could they use more? Yes, I'm not denying that. But they are pretty well-rounded for an army. So them getting one model is fine. T-Suns, they're not well-rounded enough. And getting a new robot unit that looks stupid as fuck is okay. No Chaos Demons dedicated codex for 10th edition. Of course not. I'm not going to worry about that. But, hell, at least them getting the one thing. If I had to bet, they're like, oh, by the way, demons are going to be, like, in, like, all the big demons are going to be in each of your codexes, and you're going to get a cool thing like that. Like, yay. Like, fuck off, okay? It doesn't make up for the fact that you've been kind of strangleholding, like, T-Suns for, like, an entire fucking edition. But the robots look stupid. Hopefully they come in bigger units than just 2. Otherwise, they're going to be mostly useless. They can do, like, gun runners and stuff, but, like, just adding the demons into the codex isn't great. But your Khorne Codex came out with a third of a codex and 1/3 of the Chaos Space Marine Codex stapled to it. Technically speaking, long-term World Eaters players lost out because their old models no longer were useful, but on top of that, their old Raptors were no longer useful, their old Warp Talons were no longer useful, their old, there was another one in there. The, any HQ they had, like, the thing, those were not useful. You know, they got cool models out of it, but, you know, we're hoping for more. We're hoping for, like, you know, World Eaters players, myself, who is very interested in World Eaters included, we're hoping to get something like a Juggernaut model. Like, Juggernaut character, like unit model. Had we gotten that and this guy, probably would have been fine. The fact that it's only this guy is an insult from the fucking company. And yes, we're getting a whole ass Space Wolf Codex later. Cool, all that jazz. But it doesn't fucking matter. Like, I am uninterested in buying a World Eaters army if I get to wait another edition to bother to have a full army. Oh, don't worry, you're gonna have bloodletters and bloodthirsters and other chaos demons added to your codex. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Where is my World Eater on a Juggernaut? That isn't just an HQ. I even have a named version of a dude on a Juggernaut. You know what he leads? Fucking 8-bound and Khorne Berserkers. He doesn't fit in with his squad. I want the dude to be fucking with his Juggernauts. Instead, we get this garbage. Just one fucking model. Now, noted, I say this garbage. This model looks really, really dope. I actually really love it. It looks cool, and I would love to get it if I start a World Eater's army. I'm pissed off that this is all you get for a World Eater's army. This is a fucking joke. Let's get through this storyline. I'm trying to move on.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear.
Oh, this is the second to last cutscene.
See what the situation is here.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain. I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet, when I arrived, I found no body, only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered.
Well, that's not great.
Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
They all had regulars.
Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calix hope to achieve with these killings?
Night Contagion.
Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
Perhaps they're the energy he needs to make the Endless.
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything alright?
No. Not yet. I haven't gotten to kill Calix.
'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return. A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people. Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the Sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
I just received word from the back room.
A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Sphene, wait! I'm coming with you!
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be alright. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
Ironvale, I swear to God, when we come back here, I'm teaching you how to be a black mage. Okay, I took a quick peek to my Discord. The Space Wolf models look super, super dope. It's really trying to get people to be forced to...
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
I wonder if Sphene's gonna feel like her need to like this is gonna force her to like step up and force herself to be queen.
Bloody things have gone mad.
Why is this happening?
I noticed that Y'shtola doesn't cast her spell until she can see... Till she sees like them shoot.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution. This is just like before, when Zerelja unleashed the soldiers on us. I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Over there painting her way.
No, you don't! Are you all...
do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this.
Somebody is playing.
If we had been endless, then you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now.
I mean, Final Fantasy's always had a trick of sci-fi to it. Like, even Final Fantasy 1 had a trick of sci-fi to it. Man, that thing did not stick up till Lucia's new power.
Are you alright?
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
I'm still expecting a cutscene or a series of fights here. I mean, that person we found apparently isn't dead. Or they reused her model immediately afterwards, but usually FF isn't that bad about it. Oh, cool. This is the second to last cutscene then. Thank the 12 you are all unharmed. 'Tis small solace amidst this tragedy, however. The machine rampage seems to have only temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once as if they fulfilled their purpose. It's the same outside Everkeep, though members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. The first attacks came shortly after the announcement that Neo-regulators had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. I struggle to imagine that anyone but Calyx could gain control of the soldiers. This must have served his ends in some way. Gulaja, are you still without your authority? It's fine now, I'm in control again. We might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. Lama Chi just talked with Everkeep's administration about that. They said it wasn't so simple. The mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards, they also provide various vital tasks, like providing medical treatment and managing food production. If we shut them down, we'd struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. I made it so they can't use their weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Gulaja. Actually very clever for a young child. The powerlessness, I cannot abide it no longer. No matter how much hardship and loss we could endure if there was but happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. And I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people for their happiness. I would do anything and everything. So please, please lend me your aid. No, Sphene. You found the words I wished you said back then. Our strength is yours, Sphene. Together we'll get through this. Let's split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to report to Shale, my friend? Why? Is it because you're worried he's going to hit me with another lightning bolt? I've already walked that one off. Alright, last cutscene. And then along came... Been a trying day, but it seems the worst is upon us. What's the situation out there now? It's on fire! You've moved quickly, restore things to normal. Thank you. Yet, while disarming the soldiers is deep-rooted, it is far from a comprehensive measure when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keeping a close watch on machines. I also have a mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Yoshtal and LSA. Among the books we recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. I hope to wield it again at everyone's side. Yeah, silly Calyx. I've been being hit by lightning for 2 months. I've built up an immunity. I would be okay with that. Like, just random lightning strikes around S9. That would be cool. I'd like that. As for the key, I think it's best it remains in your care, though it means you will bear the greatest risk. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Zillion proud. Does this mean we're gonna finally get Mage Knight? One can dream. Alright, let's get the, like, 30-minute cutscene out the way. Then we'll do the thing. You know, it makes sense that he's here. No one would bother to look for him here.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us. How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer.
I don't think he's fully endless. I think he's something like in between.
The time is come to pose a new question.
How the fuck do I kill the Warrior of Light? Reprieve from death, but at what cost? For endless life a legion lost. That's not the Emperor of God, Emperor of Mankind. Beloved be his name. I was expecting like 15 more minutes of cutscenes, I'm not gonna lie. But I managed to do this in mostly 3-hour conflict. You know, we had a whole shit blew up on Twitch's side. Apparently, though, the YouTube stream did not lose contact at all until I closed OBS and restarted it immediately. So, as far as YouTube's concerned, this is still all just one long recording, which is kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. So, at least where I want to have the congruent view, I have it. That's good. I guess that's it for the story. Final thoughts on 7-2. I liked it better than most of the other story up to this point, I'm not gonna lie. I really have enjoyed... I didn't enjoy 7-1's story, but I at least accepted that it was a jump. I didn't like the return of Sphene, and I thought the return of Mini Sphene was gonna be... Or, I didn't like the return of the Simulant, because I felt like it kind of flew in the face. Though her being basically just a doll to be controlled was neat, I guess. I still didn't like it overall, but at least it was slightly more acceptable, know what I mean? It's time for a new question. Remember that a question set off the Hydaelyn and Zodiark saga. Listen, if I have to turn into Hydaelyn and he becomes Zodiark 2.0, I'm gonna be mildly annoyed, but only mildly annoyed. What if this guy's a fragment of Emmett Selk? Yeah, 7-2's got me kind of intrigued. I will admit, I like Grimdark, but I like Grimdark when I'm in the mood for it. And to be fair, right now I've been in a super mood for it, so this is a good time for it. I am not sure this story is for everyone, with it being as heavy as it is. It's... I don't know, it's tricky. Like, overall I enjoyed the story. Honestly, if Calix is our, next 10-year-long saga villain, I'm not gonna be happy. I could see him becoming a villain for the next, Wooklahat. Rafflemouth. I could see him becoming the villain for the next expansion, but I don't think I would particularly care for it. We have a bunch of dimensions to jump to, but I would like to enjoy each and every one of them properly. The world of the Source has sort of grown beyond the need of the Warrior of Light, as we've proven with this expansion. We were able to go off on a whole ass fucking vacation, and Eorzea, Garlemald, Kugane, like, those places didn't explode when we walked away. Which is kind of good. But it does... I feel like, to be fair, we've done nothing but Alexandrian story for the most part since we've gotten here. I do feel like... Yeah. Okay, you're just one of the random people. I do feel like, we can, like, trying to figure out how to phrase this. Alright. So, yeah, this patch was purely Alexandrian. It only took place in Solution 9 and Heritage Found. That's fine. I'm not super worried about that. I wouldn't mind more of it because as a Final Fantasy IX buff, which I feel like I might have to once I get done with Elden Ring, or get done with Skyrim, I might have to sit down and do Final Fantasy IX on a stream again. I mean, it gives me an excuse to play the game. I have streamed this game before, but it's been years. So, yeah, that would be a thing. Fucking submersibles are showing up on my stream. But I'm of kind of, I don't know. I'm not sold on this. This wasn't the, oh, Dawntrail has been redeemed for me. I've seen the light. It's all come together. And Calix is an interesting villain, but he's not one I want to stick around for a while. I want him to be here, to go to a shard, and it to be a problem. And then maybe we get invaded by a broken shard. That would be cool. You know, it's definitely shown that they're willing to theme the shards after the games after the different Final Fantasy games, and those references I eat up for dinner. Like, I was so excited to be here for the Final Fantasy IX stuff, but this is, I don't know. I'm not sold on Dawntrail still. Like, the raids have been great. I loved M1, M2, and 3, and 4. M2 is probably my least favorite out of all the fights that came before, but it wasn't a bad fight. It was just my least favorite out of a set of really good fights. I'm looking forward to E5, 6, 7, and 8. I still don't know if I'm doing Black Mage or Reaper. I'm going to do Black Mage on the normals and see what I get. If I like it, I'm going to stick to it. If not, I'm going to swap to Reaper. That's basically my start and end there. I was trying to see this outfit. Oh, they don't have a thing. No. I was going to. I'm 100% going to pay for the mats and get everything you need. Like, I don't have a problem for that. It's just a right now it's just a step, like I haven't figured it out yet, and I want to give Black Mage a good chance because I feel like it's gonna be it kind of calls to me, calls back like in a nostalgic sort of way. Plus, if it doesn't work out, I don't necessarily have to change away from caster. I can just swap to Picto or swap to Red Mage, which are, I know I like Red Mage, so I just have to level it. So yeah, it's not too big a deal. Yeah, I guess final thoughts on 7-2. Good. Looking forward to more story. I'm a little nervous about what's to come, but I'm not necessarily like unsold about it. I'm just not sure I'm fully here yet for what's to come. Dude, okay, to Sherm, to give you like some counter credit, I have not really leveled many of my classes. Summoner's only 100 because I leveled Scholar. Like, literally that's it. I just leveled Scholar. Astro and Sage were the two, Astro and Scholar were the two healers I leveled first, because I was like, I'm playing healer this tier, I'll play Astrologian. Oh no, Lynn's not coming back. Lena's going to be my healer. Oh, she's playing pure healer. I'll go level Scholar, so that I get Summoner so I can do the Mage storyline. But I haven't really touched... Yeah, my Blue Mage is still 70. I haven't really touched the game all too much, like in terms of leveling characters. I leveled Reaper because I like Reaper. And I leveled Ninja like 3 weeks ago because I was just really enjoying that I can move while using Tenchigen. But I can't play Ninja if I have any sort of lag. I just rabbit too much, and when I stream I have just enough lag to make Ninja unviable. Here's a cute outfit. She doesn't have a thing. That's neat. Yeah. I just don't like Blue Mage. I have never liked Blue Mage in a Final Fantasy game, and I still don't like Blue Mage to this day. But yeah, I haven't leveled too much stuff. I'm working on like Monk and Red Mage right now. And once I get like, I kind of want to get Red Mage done since all the outfits will be the same. And then I'll probably do like all my tanks and my last healer. But yeah, I've been very slow to level this expansion. No. Sure, I'm the weird one when it comes to not liking Blue Mage. Like, a lot of people I know like Blue Mage. They like the concept of using enemy skills and stuff. Like, I'm the one that's weird and I'm like, but Fireball. I actually had a time where I did a Final Fantasy V locked class playthrough. And, I rolled two Blue Mages, re-rolled it because I'm like, I hate Blue Mage, got one more Blue Mage in the next party, re-rolled it again into a third Blue Mage, and went, I'm going to re-roll this till I get 0 Blue Mages. My second playthrough, the re-roll I had to settle on had 2 classes you don't get until like the second half of the game. It hurt. They were freelancers for 2/3 of the game. Oh my god, that Octave here with the threat. Octave coming in here. Mine's also at level 70. What are you gonna do about it? Take a tank buster? Here with the fucking threat. Alright. I have teased it long enough. Let's go do the thing. I'm going back to the house so that I can we're gonna cover Lucius' shame. Oh, you crazy people out there don't get to see the naked potato. Just pop it over there. I believe it's I go, I use it. Now we can remove all gears and accessories, then log out. Unequip, 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 unequip. Alright. Let me just back up her... I have her data backed up, but I'm just going to double back it up. Save appearance data. Save it in slot 19. Actually, I believe I have her saved in, like, the first one. Yeah. We'll just overwrite the first one with Lucia's backup. I didn't know I could change my login screen. That's a thing you can do? I didn't even know. I'd have changed it back to Endwalker. Alright, I have less gumptions about hiding the like half-naked Viera. Let me go back to... Yep. Okay, there you go. So this is the Viera. I think I can put Chav outfit on. There you go. She's got clothes on. Did I change my Guardian? Fuck yeah! Yeah, actually. Lucia, so... Back in the day, Lucia was, first of all, back in the day, Lucia wasn't a potato, she was a cat boy. And I played Gladiator, because I played Warrior and Paladin as my main classes in World of Warcraft. So I made Lucia a Gladiator to start, because I wanted to play that class. Unfortunately, in ARR, your only AoE attack for generating aggro was Flash, a skill that no longer exists. And it had the most annoying sound effect, and I just couldn't finish it. I actually quit the game for a bit, partially because of college, partially because of money, partially because I wasn't having fun. When I swapped back to the game, I swapped to Dragoon, leveled up Dragoon, which took me a while, did the Titan storyline, got bored of the game and was having problems with Dragoon because positionals back then you needed to hit in order to actually combo. Quit the game again. Shortly, like halfway through Heavensward, really had the urge to play Black Mage in the game, even though I like unlocked it at like level 1, it was only level 5. Came back to the game, race changed away from Catboy, changed it to Lucia's first initial iteration, which I don't have saved. I have pictures of it, but I don't have her saved. Changed to the original Lucia, who then changed into the Lucia as you guys know her, within about 2 or 3 like haircuts and outfits. And leveled Black Mage up till the end of Heavensward, and then in Stormblood, I swapped to Dark Knight and Red Mage. I played Dark Knight through Heavensward and the end of Heavensward and all of Stormblood. I played... Then for Shadowbringers, I swapped to Dancer. Thanks to the wonderful people in Balmung, I swapped off of Dancer. I'm not going to elaborate why. If you know, you know. I swapped from Dancer to Warrior. Then I swapped from Warrior to Astrologian. And I played Astrologian. Astrologian was a healer I played in Stormblood, but it was like I played healer when my friends wanted to swap around what classes we were. I had a light party back then. A light party of IRL friends. Swapped around. Swapped to Astro, which is when I got introduced to Sophie and ANET, and became a member of ANET, started running dungeons, which eventually led to Shadowbringers. Played Astro, played a lot of Astro, still went through the story as mostly Warrior and Dark Knight. So, went through the story as Astro and Dark Knight. And after a bit of time, I'm trying to figure out if there's any mild changes I want to make. I'm debating changing the eyes. I like the red eyes, but I don't know if I want to commit. Let's just go in. Eye color. Okay, is there any other color that sticks out to me? I kind of like the crisp blue, but not as much as I like the red. Yeah, I think I'll just go with that red. I think that red is slightly better. But yeah, in Shadowbringers, I played healer mostly, and I jumped back and forth. There was a time I was leveling Ninja because I was going to do Ninja for a raid team. I did Summoner for a bit, the old Summoner. I actually liked it a lot. New Shade Summoner's fine, it's just boring for me. And then Endwalker, or Dawntrail Summoner is just Shadowbringer Summoner again. Or Endwalker Summoner again. It's just boring. It is perfectly censored. 62 minutes of free plans. Yeah, no, actually adding Ramu, Leviathan, and Shiva as like swapped versions depending on if you were in Bahamut cycle or Phoenix cycle, and then just having Bahamut be Neo Bahamut the full time probably would have been okay. Like, still would have been easy, but would have at least had new things to look at. But I digress. Still not super happy about it. Yeah, still has a nice Dark Souls feel to it. I feel like it looks a little better on Lucia because this goes all the way down to her knees, but again, that's just Lalafell things. But yeah, I think aside from one small problem, there we go. It looks fine. I am no longer among the short. Yeah, I know, I need to update all the portraits. And then we've got Black Mage, which is the class I most like to play. Again, it doesn't look bad, though why the hell am I not allowed to have a hat? I think this looks better on, I actually need to move out the way. I actually think this doesn't look bad, but it does look way better on Lala's. Do I have to remake my adventure plate? That would make me kind of sad. Alright. I wanna... Oops. That's the wrong one. That's what I wanted. They give me a pair of glasses for the hat. Yeah, I kind of don't mind this for a Black Mage set. At least I have Carby ears. Unfortunately, I hate how Carby ears look. Man, I probably could have kept those alone. But yeah, I actually think this will probably be the set I go with for Black Mage. It looks really nice. I don't have the Laporet emote. I don't do beast quests. That's for people who do things and stuff. He's so small. Are you max height Vieira by chance? Bagels? You are not. I don't think. Oh no, you are. Okay. In which case, are you... I can't tell. I think we're the same height and also have the same ear. And also the same tattoo. No, I have a different tattoo. That'd have been funny. Yes, Sherm, do you want ice cream? Yeah, I see you down there. Go neutral stance. Okay. C pose? Who is this sassy child? Wow, there's a lot of these. That's not as fun as the Lalafell version. I like the shy look. I'm not gonna lie. This looks cute. I'm breaking the #1 rule. Thighs are out. See, you say that, but I adjusted it. I have top front out instead to make up for the thighs being covered by Black Mage robes and pants. Let's see. How's my red out? Why didn't that upgrade my whole gear? Oh right, I don't have a hat. Red Mage is dead to me. Ictomancer. I don't have a hat. This life is pain. Why the fuck did y'all, like 12 of you guys voted on this? If I was in Aura, I could have all the hats I wanted. There we go. I got some thighs out for people. And the carvy ears are back. And I fucking hate them! It is so much pain. It hurts so much. I can't do this. I just can't. Yeah, you make sense. What about the other... You make sense and Octave makes a little bit of sense. What about the other 11 people? Ah, this outfit's just kind of cute. I like this. I don't like the pop-top collar like you get on the other outfits. What's my Sage outfit look? I had to have a mask at least. I will admit, I like this outfit on Lucia. I think it looks better on Bunsha. The Astroglam looks fine. Could do with some more thighs out. Also, carvy ears still hurt. Scholar... Oh, it's that outfit. Okay. Dark Knight. This outfit just don't fit as well. Like, it's there, I guess. It's an outfit. I'll have to change it up. Warrior Glam? No, it's just that again. Ninja Glam. This is one I actually wanted to see, because I actually really like this glam. It's fine. not moving around so I get see a little bit better. Where'd Sherm go? Monk. Monk outfit's cute. Carvey ears are pain. I'm gonna have to adjust every single one of my outfits to just not have a hat. Or maybe have Emperor's new hat. Oh, hold on. Let me change my HUD up. I'll be wrapping up stream shortly, but I wanted to do more, like, messing around. Alright. Gunbreaker outfit. Nope, that's that. Dragoon outfit's just that outfit again, but without the armor, which actually doesn't look quite as bad. Still looks bad, not bad. Stream dead. I need to... Yeah, YouTube is up. God damn it. Okay, we're just gonna stay up on YouTube. Hold on, let me do the... You guys want to continue the conversation? Over to YouTube. YouTube's still going. Somehow. Alright, we're over here on YouTube with all the party people in YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. There, I did the YouTube thing. Machinist outfit looks cute.